So this is what she has in living expenses, $1,200 a month. So that was her. She had this whole list of things. She lives cheaply, so very proud of her that she can do that, because how many of us would do that? I mean, come on. How many of us would live on $2,500 a month and our living expenses being 1,200? Obviously, she only pays, I think it was like $700. I guess I could look at that and see. So let's just look at it. That way you all know what I'm doing and I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so 700 of this 1,200 is going towards her rent. She's one person, so I guess her food bill was really low. But she's making it happen regardless. The point is that she has two debts. This one is a line of credit. This, though, is on a HELOC, 66,754. She does name that in there. So she has a HELOC with no mortgage, but I'm not sure where the 700 comes in. I did notice that she only has $250 for her payment on an 8.25% HELOC. Regardless of how the miscommunication occurred there, she is listing 1,200 in living expenses, 250 for the payment on this debt, and then $177 on a credit card every month. That's 6121. So these are her total debts, totaling $72,875, and this credit card is at 22.74%. Okay, so regardless of how you look at it, there's not a lot of cash flow here. There can't be a lot of cash flow because she is only bringing in $2,500 a month, but she is not in the worst shape. So you have to be pretty excited to know that somebody on $2,500 a month does have a cash flow. So she's 2,500. She has 1,200 in living expenses. She pays 250, she says, that's got to be wrong. And then 177. So she has a cash flow of $873 right now. I mean, that's impressive. That's impressive. I mean, so many of us are not doing that, and we're making, $10,000 a month. So just because somebody, is making a lot less money than you do doesn't mean that they're struggling and in the hole every month. It just means that they know how to keep their spending down and they know what they need to do to live. So with this two debts, she has enough room in the HELOC to actually transfer the credit card debt into the HELOC. That will help her in taking the 22.74% interest rate down to 8.25%. That would be saving her interest to do the transfer into the HELOC. When she does it, she has one debt now. It is revolving, so her income would go into this HELOC every single month. Then it's starting to bring the balance down. What did it do to these two payments right here when she transferred all of the debt into one, and now her income is going into this one line of credit? So she no longer will have the 250 or the 177, because when her income goes into the line of credit, she is satisfying any payment that is due. So what is $72,875 at 8.75%? Well, it's going to be $532 per month in interest as long as it sits at this balance, $72,875. But if you run the numbers on the $72,875, starting the income in, the expenses out, that means that she will have this account paid off in 71 months. So That's less than what, 6 years? So, yeah, 6 years. But according to the math, and it's just math, she should be out of this debt in about 72 months. Now, if she can do this on low income, what can you do if you're making $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month? Yes, it's possible. It's possible to do this. So, um, all of this being said, if Lily is watching, Lily, this is your numbers. You also had access to some stocks, I noticed. You also had a 401k. So I don't know what's going on with that, but if you wanted to get really serious and take a loan off of one of those accounts and pay yourself back the interest, that would be great. And the interest is probably lower than 8.25%. That's just some options that you have as well. So I think Lily is doing great, and she's going to do really a lot better when she figures out how to use this line of credit to serve her and to use her income to serve her. That's what we want to do, is we want to use our income to serve us in a way that it's working for us and it's not just sitting in a bank or getting payments made off of it all the time, all month long, which makes you feel broke, right? I'm tired of being broke, and I know that some of you are too.